Now what you hear is not a test, I'm rapping to the beat. And me, the groove, and my friends are gonna try to move your feet.
For the first industrial revolution, you can talk about the McCormick Reaper, the steamboat, railroads, National Road, flat bottom steamboat, canals, mills, the cotton gin and Eli Whitney, the Waltham system, the Lowell system, the Rhode Island system, factories, and the steam engine. For the second industrial revolution, you can talk about automatic signals, air brakes, Thomas Edison, the phonograph, the incandescent light bulb, the kinetoscope, Henry Ford, Model T, assembly line, steel production, the telephone, child labor, unions, Kodak cameras, the Otis elevator, gasoline engine, radio, typewriter, J.P. Morgan, Andrew Carnegie, knuckle couplers, iron to steel railroad tracks, Great Railroad Strike, Union Pacific Railroad Strike, Haymarket Affair, Burlington Railroad Strike, Homestead Strike, Hoxie's Army, Pullman Strike, Great Northern Railway Strike, Utah Coal Strike, Georgia Railroad Strike, Lawrence Textile Strike, Leadville Massacre Strike, Coal Strike, and Steel Strike of 1919. Fellow workers, this is the Continental Congress of the Working Class. We are here to confederate the workers of this country into a working class movement that shall have for its purpose the emancipation of the working class from the slave bondage of capitalism. The aims and objects of this organization shall be to put the working class in possession of the economic power, the means of life, and control of the machinery of production and distribution without regard to the capitalist masters. The canals of New York have been of great service to the city and the state of New York and to the country. When the Erie Canal was opened for through traffic in 1825, boats of 60 tons suspended wagons of 1 to 1 1/4 tons. The cost of freight between Buffalo and Albany fell from $100 to $10 per ton. This is a picture of the Wright brothers' first flight at Kitty Hawk. This is a chart that shows the value added by economic sector from 1869 to 1899. What was worked out at Ford was the practice of moving the work from one worker to another until it became a complete unit, then arranging the flow of these units at the right time and the right place to a moving final assembly line from which came a finished product. Regardless of earlier uses of some of these principles, the direct line of succession to mass production and its intensification into automation stems directly from what we worked out at Ford Motor Company between 1908 and 1913. To all of whom it may concern, be it known that I, Thomas Alva Edison of Menlo Park in the state of New Jersey, United States of America, have invented an improvement on electric lamps and in the method of manufacturing the same, of which the following is a specification. The object of this invention is to produce electric lamps giving light by incandescence, which lamps shall have high resistance so as to allow of the practical subdivision of the electric light. To all of whom it may concern, be it known that I, Alexander Graham Bell of Salem, Massachusetts, have invented certain new and useful improvements in telegraphy, of which the following is a specification. A letters patent granted to me April 6, 1875, number 161739. I have described a method of and apparatus for transmitting two or more telegraphic signals simultaneously along a single wire by the employment of transmitting instruments, each of which occasions a succession of electrical impulses differing in rate from the others, and a receiving instruments, each tuned to a pitch at which it will be put in vibration to produce its fundamental note by one only of the transmitting instruments, and the vibratory circuit breakers operating to convert the vibratory movement of the receiving instrument into a permanent make or break, as the case may be, of a local circuit, in which is placed a Morse sounder, register, or other telegraphic apparatus. I have also therein described a form of autograph telegraph based upon the action of the above-mentioned instruments. My steamboat voyage to Albany and back has turned out rather more favorable than I had calculated. The distance from New York to Albany is 150 miles. I ran it up in 32 hours and down in 30. I had a light breeze against me the whole way, both going and coming, and the voyage has been performed wholly by the power of the steam engine. I overtook many sloops and schooners, beating to windward, and parted with them as if they had been at anchor. Sir, your favor of October 15th, enclosing a drawing of your cotton gin, was received on the 6th instance. The only requisite of the law now uncomplied with is the forwarding a model, which being received, your patent may be made out. I delivered to your order immediately. As to the state of Virginia, of which I am, carries on household manufactures of cotton to a great extent, as I also do myself, and one of our great embarrassments is the cleaning the cotton of the seed. I feel considerable interest in the success of your invention for family use. To all whom it may concern, be it known that I, Cyrus H. McCormick of Rockbridge County in the state of Virginia, have invented a new and useful improvement in reaping all kinds of small grain, and I do hereby declare that the following is a full and exact description of the construction and operation of the said machine as invented or improved by me.
Guess what, America, we love you, because you rock and roll with us so much so you can rock till you're 101 years old. I don't mean to brag, I don't mean to boast, but we're like hot butter on a breakfast toast. Rock it out, baby bubba to the boogie, the bang bang, the boogie to the beat. Beat is so unique, come on everybody and dance to the beat. Ever went over a friend's house to eat and the food just ain't no good? I mean the macaroni soggy, the peas are mushed, and the chicken tastes like wood. So you try to play it off like you think you can by saying that you're full. And then your friend says, Mama, he just being polite. He ain't finished. That's bull. So your heart starts pumping and you think of a lie and you say that you already ate. And your friend says, man, there's plenty of food, so you pile some more on your plate. But while the sticky food's steaming, your mind starts to dreaming of the moment it's time